Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another tutorial from the Jaclyn Hill palette, or using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I was actually going through some tutorials on YouTube and I found one by a young lady named Alissa Ashley, and it was beautiful. And the look that I came up with doesn't look exactly like it, but it was definitely inspired by it, so I will leave a link to that video in the info box below. I had intentions of doing this as a talk through and a step-by-step, but my Marley Bob is in here and she's huffing and puffing from being outside and being hot, and she's really not feeling good today. And I'm really not feeling good today, but we just wanted to maybe just take some time and go to our happy place and see if we can't come up with something really beautiful. The Bible says that beauty comes from ashes sometimes. And so whenever I have days that I'm really struggling with fibromyalgia and really not feeling good and in pain, sometimes just sitting down and doing something that I love and creating something really beautiful just helps to lift my mood. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. But I'm going to try to do the talk through. It may end up being a voiceover just because she's panting and making a lot of noise, and I don't want that to be a distraction away from what I'm doing. So if you see my mouth moving but the voiceover isn't matching up, then you'll understand that I ended up having to change my format just for the sake of you guys being able to hear and understand what I'm saying. So we're going to get started here. As you can see, I already have my foundation done, bronzer, highlighter, blush, and eyebrows, just for the sake of saving time and being able to concentrate on just this beautiful eye look. In the comments of her video, it said that her eye look looked like a sunset with a sunset over the ocean. And I thought, wow, that's exactly what it looked like, and it's beautiful. So mine tends to be a little bit more on the red side using the darker colors, and hers is a little bit more on the orange side. But that's what's so cool about watching other YouTubers and other people that love makeup the way that you do. You can see something that just inspires you, and yours doesn't necessarily look like a recreation or a copy of theirs, but you can take what they've done and put your own spin on it and make it something that's true to you. So that's what I'm going to do today. So if you'd like to see how I did that, please keep watching. All right, back into this beautiful palette again. We're going to start on a Morphe 511, a big fluffy brush in the color Creamsicle. This is a beautiful orangey yellow, and in my wildest dreams I never thought I would use this as a transition color, but that's what I'm doing. And just it poking out from behind this eye look, it's just warm and beautiful. So we're going to start with that. I'm feeling good about how that looks. And that's just kind of our foundation of where we're going to start. Next, we're going to take a Morphe M433 into the color here called Hunts, which is a very deep burnt orange color. And this is going to go into the upper crease and outer corner. And I am going to pull all the way across the crease.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there.
once I have that deposited and blended out, I want to go back in with my M511 and just go around the edge of that without any extra product. We'll probably go back and make sure that yellow or creamsicle color is poking out after we're finished with all the blending, but no reason to put it back now. So we have the yellow and the orange of the horizon, which is just beautiful. Next, I'm going to take a BRC N51 by Coastal Scents, and we're going to go into this deep burgundy color called Jacz. And this is going to go on our outer corner and our inner corner, kind of making a bit of a halo.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own. Baby, you can count on me now. When you're falling down, 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 I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there.
Okay, that step makes it look a little bit crazy at first, but then we're going to go back in with the M433 that has the shade Hunts on it, and we're going to blend that out.
Whenever your heart is broken,
And that looks really good. Moving on over to this eye. Okay, nice and bright and blown out. That looks really pretty. Now that we've done all this blending, I'm going to go back into Hunts with the same brush and just kind of go along the outside of where we've just deposited color and just kind of put some of that orange back. Same thing on this eye. And then go back in with the 511 back into Creamsicle and just go around the edge of all of it and kind of blend out that orange line with the Creamsicle shade. And this just kind of gives us a nice color gradient, kind of like a real sunset. All right, now in her video she didn't want to put any shimmer on her lid, but I am just a shimmer on the lid kind of girl, and there's a beautiful color in here called Cran Apple right here, which is a real burgundy color, and that is what I used when I did it the first time. But I got this little palette from Blinc in my BoxyCharm this month, and there's a beautiful color in here that does have that same feel, but it has a little bit of a pinkier tone. The color shade is called Rhodini. Rhodini? I'm not sure. I think it's Rhodini. But anyways, this color. And I'm going to find my MAC 242 since this is such a great brush for packing on shimmer. And I'm also going to use my MAC Fix Plus on this because I really want that color to shimmer, the shimmer to really come through strongly. If this doesn't work, I'm probably going to put the crayon apple on top of it, but for some reason I think this is going to work just fine. So I'm going to go ahead into this palette and pack my brush. With the Rhodini, which I don't even know what that could possibly be, but anyways, and spray my brush. Then we're going to go into this middle part where we sort of left it blank and start tapping that in. And that is exactly, precisely what I wanted to happen. It's beautiful and crayon apple-y, but there's a little bit more of a pinky vibe in there. And I think it would be really beautiful too to perhaps use like purple on the outer corner or even on the lower lash line. There's all kinds of variations of this you could do that would be really pretty. I just added a little bit more color to my brush here. And whew, that's beautiful. I'm going to go back in here and load my brush. I'm not going to add any more Fix Plus. I think my brush is probably wet enough. If it's not, I'll spritz it again here in a second. Yeah, I do think I need a little bit more moisture here. Just maybe one. I missed with the first one. All right. Yes, yes, yes. It's beautiful. But it just gives that nice little shimmer. And if I'm not mistaken, this color actually almost has a bit of a orange shift to it, which makes it match up with this look even better. Oh yes, that's some beautiful stuff right there. So I'm going to go in with the little brush, the Coastal Scents brush, and I'm just going to go right around the edges of that and just make sure it's nice and blended in. And there's no obvious edges showing. It kind of blended itself out, but just to make sure. Okay, I am going to take just a basic clean blending brush. This is a BH Cosmetics 101, and I'm just going to go through and do a blend of everything just to make sure it's all smooth. And I'm also going to take the Coastal Scents brush that I used before I came on camera, that I used to set my primer, and I'm just going to kind of go on the outside edge here and clean it up just a tad. I want it to be rounded. I don't really like a sharp line in general, but I also don't like it to look messy. So there we have the top of the eye except for the highlight, and we'll get to that in just a second. All right, just for a little highlight on the below the brow bone and also on the inner corner, I'm going to use these two colors in the JH palette here that are called Enlight and Beam. I like to mix those together just on the tip of this BH Cosmetics 102. It's a concealer brush. It's got a little point though that fits right up under here perfectly. Ooh, I need to kind of smooth that with my finger. I want a little happy there, but we do need a little bit of lightness with all these heavy colors. And I will blend the other underside of this in a moment. Nice little brow bone highlight. And at this point, I'll take that M511 with a little bit more of Creamsicle and just go around that outside line and just kind of make sure there's a blend there. Looks like I kind of took off all of it here, so I'm going to intensify that one more time. And now for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to use those same two shades, the Enlight and the Beam, mixed together. And this is a Coastal Scents BRCS01, just a little bitty detailer brush. And I'm going to go into both of those and go into the inner corner with it. Not sure if that's bright enough for me. I may want to wet this brush as well. I think I'm going to. So I'm going to load that brush up, grab my my Fix Plus. A little spritz and go back in. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was looking for. When you have a lot of really bright or dark colors all over your eye, you have to have some brightness somewhere. So that's where I'm going to put it. The next brush I'm going to use, and you can tell what color I'm getting ready to put on it. It's a Morphe brush, but it's just like a little dome brush. And for the lower lash line, we're going to go in with two colors mixed. And that is Pool Party, this shimmery turquoise, and Jada, this matte jade color, or teal. And I'm just going to mix those together. It gives a pretty color and a little bit of sheen. And I'm just going to put that rather heavily on my lower lash line. I'm going to pull down a little bit because I do want it definitely to show. I don't want it to be subtle. So if we're going for the sunset over the ocean, here's our ocean.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know.
I'm going to take that BH Cosmetics blending brush that I was using earlier and just kind of smoke this out just a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty. Dropping everything all over the floor here. Maybe I need to create some brushes that have a square handle so that they won't roll off of tables. Do you think I could get the patent on that? I would buy them. Okay, we're going to go in with some eyelash curlers by Tarte. Put a curl in the upper lashes. go in with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator for the bottom lashes.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see clear.
And then Benefit Roller Lash for the top lashes. Wait, I got ahead of myself. Got to put on some eyeliner, man. Alright, I'm going to try one that I found in my drawer that was brand new, that I've never tried before, and it's called Girlactik Precise Eyeliner Marker. So we're going to give this a whirl. Make some room for my elbow here.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the
It's giving me pretty good control, but I'm not sure. It's not very black, so I may have to go over it with another eyeliner. May have been a little bit dry. This one looks to be, this eye looks to be a little bit blacker and more opaque. Maybe it needed to get its juices flowing a little bit. Make sure and get that really dark and filled in. I'm gonna real quick go over this one more time. I think I'm happy with that. Now, back to the Benefit Roller Lash for the top lashes to prepare for the falsies.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light.
Alright, so today I'm going to use some Kiss Couture lashes in the style is Little Black Dress. I haven't used these before, but I have used some of the others. These are faux mink lashes, and they're really pretty. These aren't as dramatic as the other ones that I use, but I hope that they're still pretty. I want a pretty lash, but I want for my beautiful sunset eye to shine through and not be completely blocked by a lash. So we're going to give these a try with the Kiss Lash Glue. Strip Lash Adhesive. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue on these both and then set them down so that they can be getting tacky, and I'll do my lips in the meantime. When I have a really fancy eye like this, I'm always unsure as to what to do with the lippy, A nude color is always good, but I always seem to lean towards a pink. And I probably need a more warm color for this look. A coral or a peachy color, I would think. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what I can pull out of this bag of tricks, aka my everyday drawer. I found these rose gold tweezers at Marshall's whenever I was shopping for my birthday. So I don't know if they have a name, brand, or anything like that, but they're really pretty. Alright, let's see what we can come up with here. I think we will go with this pinky nude. This is LoveCraft, an Everlasting Lip Liner by Kat Von D.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there.
And the lippy is Rimmel Kate. I believe this is the, let's see, lipstick number 08 Lasting Finish. And it's a Kate, out of the Kate line. Yeah, that feels good, and I think it matches up pretty well. All right, and we go with the lashes. We're going to set it down right in the center, as close to the lash line as we can get. Drop it, place the outer corner and set it down, and place the inner corner and set it down. I think these are really pretty, actually. They're dark and black and wispy, but they're not really long, and they're not blocking all the eyeshadow. Exactly what I was looking for. And the second lash, set it down in the middle. Place the outer corner and sit it down. And place the inner corner. Did I say inner corner twice? Outer corner and then inner corner. Yes, these are pretty. Okay, I'm going to use my Japanese lash tool here and just go in and squeeze those together. Push them upward a little. Okay, just to lock it all in, we're going to use our Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. Just to make sure all that hard work that you just did stays for a while. Wow. That turned out just as pretty as I wanted it to. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this mini tutorial. It did turn out okay. My doggy settled down and didn't pant through the whole thing, and I think even though I wasn't feeling great, I kind of went to my happy place, into my zone, and came up with something really pretty. So here's the final look at it. I think the lashes added a really nice bit of drama. I think it turned out really pretty. Well, thank you so much, guys. Again, like I said, I'll have a foundation video, an eyebrow video, and all those things listed below for you. The links listed in case you wanted to see how I got the rest of my face or something similar to that. But I hope that you enjoyed just kind of concentrating on this really pretty eye look, and you can go check out the other stuff if you're curious about how I got that. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to kind of sit down and get ready with everybody. I know I'm sitting here talking to a camera, but I know that I'm talking to you, and I really appreciate you being here and taking of your precious time to come and hang out with me. So I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you'll try it yourself, and if you do, please definitely let me see a picture of it, because I'd love to see what your spin was on it. And also maybe check out Alissa's video and see what inspired me to do this look to begin with. So I hope I will see you again soon. Hopefully you'll come back and check out my next video. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll do that before you leave. I'd love to have you back again. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Ta-da! Ta-da! You're such a good girl, Marley. Mama loves you. Oh, that's some pretty business right there. That is some pretty business right there.